something happened to my recording. It said audio was being recorded for something else when I got nothing else going on. So, okay. Anyways, we got another one going. So, shout out to RPM NASCAR. He makes... I've seen the videos that he's made, and I am really impressed. Like, he's one of the best NASCAR channels out there. I mean, there ain't that many, but, like, he would be up there, I would say. And that's why he has subscribers, because, you know, more than me, obviously. He makes much more than me. He has much more than me because of his channel. So, yeah. So, anyways, let's go on to the video, and you're going to see why... so, I guess, skip the finishes here, but look. Watch Kyle Busch's interview.
Toyota wasn't good enough today, I guess, or I wasn't good enough, probably me, but we fought tight off all day, and then there at the end we're loose off, so I don't know what to do to win these races, but very, very disappointing, very, very frustrating, and I guess I just come here to finish second at these deals.
Okay, so he was saying that his car wasn't good enough, or he wasn't good enough, if you didn't hear. Disappointed that he didn't get to win, but then, like, that was okay, but then he said, I guess I came here to finish second. Like, dude, that's one race. You see, like I don't understand that. I mean, like, what? Like, yeah, you came here to finish second. Yeah, but tomorrow or the next week, you might come there to finish first, or last, or 32nd, or 15th. Who had a better car? The guy that beat you. So, you know, this one, it's just, you know, nothing wrong with this. No, yeah, that was nothing big about it. So watch this. When your sister interrupts your video. Anyway, watch this interview.
Describe him as a race car driver.
Oh, he's aggressive, you know, and a lot of us have been, and I've been accused of it, of course, through the times of racing and growing up, but I didn't wreck everybody every single week, so.
See, right there. He says to Keselowski, he wrecks people every week. Wow. That's nice. Because nobody's accused him for that. Well, when has Keselowski wrecked someone every week? Right. So, you see why I'm questioning this?
I mean, that's a problem that I've seen with him, and you know, whether it's a veteran driver like Jeff Gordon or Mark Martin or Tony Stewart that
can't.
Alan?
This. Oh wow. Okay, just do that. Go back to this. We all remember this one.
Very fun, but
skip
I learned a lot from it.
All right, thanks, Kyle. Kyle starts 5th today. Should be exciting with Brad Keselowski starting 1st. Alan?
This one right here. This one right here. Let me move this. Just watch.
I think he might get him right here. He's got it.
The contact. And he takes the position back. Kyle, will he retaliate? Yes, he turns him.
Where in that was Keselowski's fault? Where in that was Keselowski's fault? He could have backed out, but, you know, like, you're battling for the lead, for the win. And he was against the wall. So, like, how was that his fault? You know, let's just go watch the interview.
They battled for about 10 laps here. You see, Kyle.
See, you saw that his car jerked to the right to block him, and he was not clear, and he got put into the wall.
That is.
And he pays him back.
I thought I had him cleared on the back, and I moved up in front of him, and instead of him doing an Earnhardt crossover move, he decided that he'd just run in the back of me and put me in the fence. So.
Yeah, are you not? Have you not seen the replay? I really don't know how I became a Kyle Busch fan. I guess when, like, about after all, like, 2012 was when a year where he didn't really get in too many fights, you know. So, yeah, I became a fan, right, like, after all his crazy stuff happened, you know, besides, you know, this year. But he hasn't really been getting into trouble ever since 2012 until this year, you know what I mean? Like, you know, the Ron Hornaday Truck Series thing that he did to him, I'm sitting here like, I wasn't even a fan of him at the time, and I am just Wow. I'm thinking twice now. I should have been thinking twice in 2012. But, I didn't really know much about NASCAR at the time. I didn't have the time or the chance or the opportunity to look at the past of him. So I never really knew about his past. But now, I'm more knowing about his past. I'm more thinking.
That's Brad Keselowski. So, I went down to the next corner and dumped him. I mean, but he does it to everybody else. Why can't I do it to him? So what?
Why can't he do? Wow, nice. You know why you can't do it? Because you lose fans. I might lose another one.
Number 18, double mint Camry. Rick, ready to.
We all know this one. We all know that one. Just skip that. Y'all know that.
Fair enough.
Then the Watkins Glen one's next.
Rose trying to get second from Keselowski while he tries to get the lead from Kyle. Contact in the S's. And Pride got it.
Okay, what happened there? Kyle Busch came down. Kyle Busch came down. We all saw that. We all know that, right? So watch this interview.
Well, the 47 broke. He seemed he just went by smoking. He broke. He let oil down all over the track. And we just got caught in the oil and allowed the 2-car to get to us. Then 2-car raced us the way he raced us. So
The 2-car raced us where he raced us. Where in the sense was that Keselowski's fault? Okay. Where was that Keselowski's fault? Let me think. I haven't found the answer yet. Still haven't found the answer. Alright, yeah, there's no answer. It was not his fault. And, I guess I was just go out there in my first race. I just held my line. Someone came across my nose, wrecked. And then to blame me for it, I'm the bad guy, huh? Okay. Well, okay. I'm the bad guy for doing nothing. Okay. Because you all know it's just everybody, The fact that even this crew chief is blaming this guy. And the fact that this is all just one guy. I didn't, watch this one. You all know this one. Skip it. This one. That could have been avoided, right? He could have not get so close. I'm gonna kind of come down a little bit so where he would not be next to Keselowski. Because Keselowski almost hit the wall. He had to come down so he wouldn't hit the wall. Okay, Kyle Busch could avoid that, but no, we'll just wreck him. See, all could have been avoided.
maybe for the win if it went green to the end.
You don't know that. Where's the interview?
But self-explanatory. Felt a little crowded, but the contact there that ultimately ended it, I just got real tight off of 4 Evan.
Oh, yeah. You got real tight. Let's go see the replay. No, let's just go see what happened. Let's see his onboard.
They had a great race going on. What looked like was going to be maybe for the win if it went green to the end.
I didn't see any loose. I didn't see any tight. You had control of the car. But okay, whatever. This is coming from a Kyle Busch fan, I did this only here.
Actually, you see the car wiggle around and move around a lot. Right now, he's got a little momentum.
Again, to the bottom of the racetrack. Under 5 laps to go. Kyle Busch hooks the left side. He takes the lead there into the wall. Kyle.
Same thing as the previous Bristol one we've seen. Same exact thing. Keselowski against the wall. Kyle Busch comes up in front of him, not clear. Same exact thing. And so like, where is that Keselowski's fault? It's not. It's not his fault. And then, you just think of, the Juan Hornaday incident, we already said that. The junior incident, that was not Kyle Busch's fault. So you say all you want, just know that the fact is it's not, because Junior did nothing to Kyle to where Kyle was ready to wreck him on purpose. Besides that Kansas thing, right? But there was no intentional turn. You cannot see it in any way that's intentional. And even if it was, it's payback for what happened to Kansas, so it's actually even. Oh, but it's Earnhardt. Oh, I'm sorry. Face the fact, this is real life. The Logano incident this year, it was nowhere near Logano's fault. It was either Kyle Busch's fault or Brad Keselowski's fault. How was it Brad's fault? Okay, well, how about this? Remember when Junior ran out of gas at Vegas 2 or 3 years ago? Keselowski won? Yeah, what did Junior do? That's right, he went to the bottom of the track. That's right. What did he do when he just was like 20 or 30 miles an hour slower than everybody else? That's right. He blocked Kyle Busch so his teammate could get past him. That's right. But no, last lap, racing force. No, Kyle's not gonna take it. He's just gonna force his way down because that's not Kyle Busch. But then Logano got in the wrong angle because of that and got loose, slid up to Kyle. We all saw it. He got loose. I don't know how you could intentionally fake yourself to get loose. That's gonna take some work on the first try. Okay, first try and gets it correct. I really thought. I doubt that he did it on purpose. He got loose. It's obvious. It's plain sight. He got loose. So like, we all know he got loose. Kyle Busch got paid the price for hitting him, but Keselowski not thinking for some reason, or was thinking and wanted to block Kyle so Joe Logano could pass him. Either way, that all could have been avoided. So I put the blame on Keselowski for that one because that could have been avoided. So if he would have stayed at the bottom of the track, like what Junior did 2 years ago, none of that would have happened, right? I guarantee you $1 million that never would have happened if Keselowski would have stayed at the bottom of the track. And there was still a little tiny bit of room against the wall to where even if he had to hit the wall, it still could have been avoided. Keselowski blocked Kyle on purpose, or just was not thinking, did not get out of the way for some reason, and that happened. I don't blame Logano at all, but the only thing I would say is that Logano could have gotten out of the gas. But again, you're racing for points. So, I don't blame Kyle Busch. I don't blame him I blame him a little bit more because, he could have let gone by, but again, points and his home track, he needs to get a good finish. As best as he can do. He could have, if Logano could have gotten, it's all three to blame, mostly Keselowski and mostly Kyle. And then Kyle Busch not looking at the replays, I don't know why, because, from now on, NASCAR should just make the drivers look at replays when stuff like this happen before they make a decision, And, Kyle Busch, not thinking, just goes and punches him, where... You see, this is why Kyle Busch has had plenty of opportunities to wreck Logano, right? This year. Has happened once. Wanna know why? Because Kyle Busch knows it was not Logano's fault. Or else Kyle Busch would have wrecked him by now. I mean, that's the third race of the season, or already past halfway. So it's 15 to 18 races so far that he could have wrecked Logano, but never did. Unless he's going to be rude and, if Logano's in the chase and they wrecks him, then I'm probably going to just become a full-on not Kyle Busch fan. If that's what happens. Okay? Because, just why wait? Just why not get over with, But still, it was not Logano's fault at all. And, what Kyle Busch did was wrong. I'm admitting it right now, it was wrong. I keep on admitting it, but it could all have been avoided because Keselowski was using his head or was not trying to block Kyle Busch. We all saw it. He could have been at the bottom of the track, could have been all avoided. You can't tell me it was not Keselowski's fault when it could have been avoided if he did not stay on the top side of the track. He was not going to gain spots. He was going to lose spots. So why be in the way in the first place, right? Just get out of the way. You're going to lose spots anyways. So, that immediately should tell you, get out of the way. I'm not going to gain spots anyways. But after, when Logano accidentally got loose and took out Kyle, Keselowski was still able to pass Logano. Wanna know why? because that slowed Logano down, and he was able to get around Logano. But you see, Logano had to catch up and almost passed out the line. So Keselowski was obviously not in contention to gain any spots, but it's not happening. That's what happened. But you get what I'm saying here. It was Keselowski's fault in that situation. But Kyle Busch was wrong for trying to fight Logano. See? It's logic. It's logic. It could have been avoided, Keselowski was thinking. You know it. There was room at the bottom of the track, so it could have been avoided. You know it. You know it. We all know it. It's just facts and logic. So that's all on Keselowski. Now, yes, Kyle Busch could have done it. It was all three to blame. Mostly Keselowski, which could have been all avoided if it was just at the bottom of the track. Simple logic, done. Okay. This went from Keselowski for Kyle Busch. Anyways, yeah. So after all the things that Kyle Busch has done, it's just like, it's really just like hard. I understand also the tapping this year. It's frustrating, but it's like you win $1 million. Next week you finish second, and you scream on the radio, all mad. Like, I understand the long race and one more lap probably would have beaten him because one more lap also then would have ran out of gas anyways. He pretty much said it when he crossed the line. He ran out of gas, pretty much. But dude, you win $1 million in your next race. You get all mad at radio finish. Kyle Busch has probably had like one of the best average finishes this year. But like then also getting passed by Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Talladega 2 laps ago. I understand that too. You're like the most dominant car of the race, pretty much. Because, you know, Kyle Busch it's pretty much been good for the past couple years at these tracks. Besides for the Daytona 500 this year. Kyle Busch, like, if you look at the past couple Daytona races, he's 2016 Daytona 500, third. 2016 Talladega Spring Race, second. 2016 Daytona Coke 0400, second or third. But then the Talladega race, you know, no one making the chase, you stay in the back. 2017 got wrecked because of a tire or cut his tire or something like that. Talladega finishes second. And then the Coke 0400 gets wrecked. So either he gets wrecked or he gets the top three. That's pretty much what's going on here. Besides for that Talladega race. But you see, he's pretty much the most dominant car in restricted plate races in the past years besides Keselowski. You know what I mean? The stats are there. But I can understand if you're getting beaten by a guy who's never won before. You can understand that, but then again, you're getting second place. I know it's frustrating, but like look at Larson. How many second place finishes does he have this year? Yeah, you don't see him complaining because he knows he's good enough to win. He's won twice this year. Look at all the new guys that are winning, and look at all the guys that are not won. Joe Gibbs Racing, it's wow. So, like, you can understand why Kyle Busch is frustrated, but then it's like, dude, he's like the best person in the chase that does not have a win yet, technically. So, like, he's one of the best drivers out there, but like two drivers that have won don't really deserve the win. Like Newman, he just took a chance and got it, and Dylan, field strategy. Those guys don't really deserve the win unless they actually get good, the better, but they don't really deserve that win because they got lucky. One of them said lucky, but they took a chance and it worked. Like Stenhouse, at this point, he deserves it because the way he's been running this year, it's at least a top 16 in the chase area. So he deserves that. Everybody else that's won pretty much deserves it. Kyle Busch, he's like a guy that's like this close to winning. How many times has he been so close and so far? Many. So you can understand why he's frustrated, but like, just getting rid of this year, like if we were in 2016, look back in the past, it's like, wow, I'm a fan of him. But in this year, it's like, you could mostly understand why he's frustrated because all the bad luck he's having this year. It's not bad luck, but it's like unfortunate luck. He can have a good race, he's about to win or something like that, or he has a car to win, and then something happens, he doesn't. Pocono, Richmond, Daytona. Well, Daytona 500, he's a pretty good. He won a stage, I think. So he was good. Richmond, Pocono, I already said. Charlotte. I think what else? What else? Vegas, kind of, I guess. Martinsville, he got past by Keselowski 60 to go. What other? Daytona, Talladega. It's been a few races, where he could have won, should have won, could have won, but didn't. But something happened. So, yeah. It's... Wow, this went from, hitting him to, defending him to Keselowski. I don't know. My thoughts are saying is, if Kyle Busch just gets any worse, I don't know. I might have to change my name. Kind of, if my next guy to pick might be Kurt Busch, maybe. Kurt Busch or Chase Elliott, probably. So maybe I might be racing fan for 1841 or 24. Or 42, depending. Might change my profile pick. I don't know right now. I mean, I'm sticking with him because I've been a fan for him my whole entire time I'm watching NASCAR, and he's a good driver, and it's some of the times he's just it's getting bad luck, but it's getting to the point where I'm getting tired of what's going on, what he's doing. I've missed, and I've missed all the bad stuff he did in the past, pretty much. So I can't really judge, but this year it's tempting, I mean, I can't really just base my facts, my decision on the past. I can look on what I've seen while watching NASCAR and, what he's done. So far, the real trouble he's really had, I mean, it was pretty much everything he's back, ever since 2012, his worst, mean year was this year. So, it's interesting. It's tough. But I say I could stay a fan of him if you just you're not gonna win every race. Think of Junior, for example. 4 years he did not win. 4 years. Yeah, he never complains what Kyle Busch did in one race. You know what I mean? So you're such a talented driver. You're just in a slump right now. Josh has been in a slump before. I know he has. Many drivers have been in a slump. Tony Stewart in 2011 didn't win for the whole season until he won 5 of the chase races that year. So you gotta realize that you're gonna win. Just because you haven't won yet does not mean you're not gonna win ever. I mean, Larson, so many times he could have won, didn't, and then he finally wins. So many second places this year, and then wins 2 races. You're gonna get there. Just patient. He doesn't have patience. That's what he doesn't have. He doesn't have patience. You can say he's a crybaby, but I say he doesn't have patience. He's the type of guy that does not have patience, because look what happened. He doesn't have patience. He either comes up, he wrecks himself here, and then blames somebody else. He doesn't have the patience to watch the replay and understand what happened. Alright?